Okay, so today I just want to show you how to get rid of, see this sun damage over here. I just want to show you an easy way to get rid of it. So I've already done it over here, and all I did is I got water paper, and I took this plastic off, and I water papered down the whole entire thing. And then once I cleaned it, then I got a blowtorch, and I just lightly went over it until it started to just melt the surface of the plastic. And what that does is just remelt it and puts, a nice color back on it. And over here, I didn't sand it, except I started over here. What I've done over here is I just went with the blowtorch, and as you can see, it sort of healed it a little bit, but you can still see where the white has been sun damaged. All the white stuff here is sun damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this, and I've already started over here. And then I'll get the blowtorch out and I'll finish it off, and then hopefully it makes it nice and red like this one. Okay, to start things off over here, I already started off down here. Just got my bucket of water here, and I've got 150 grit water paper, and all that's doing is it's just ripping off or sanding off the top layer of sun damaged plastic. And then hopefully there's not going to be too many deep scratches there that I can use to take out with the blowtorch. And if after using the blowtorch there are scratches, then I'll go over with the 800 or 1200 grit sandpaper, just to try and get those deep scratches out. Okay, so I've just gone and taken out the gauge. The other one's broken and I'm getting a new one. But I've just gone and taken out the gauge so I can get in here and in around this plastic area over here, just to sand that down, just so it's actually complete and I'm not leaving any crustiness behind. And as you can see, a bit of water's been sitting down in here, and it's kind of ruined it a little bit. So I just want to try and get that plastic back to new. Yeah, it's just a side-by-side comparison of the non-sanded and sanded areas, and how you can see there's barely any numbers here, and you can see the numbers over here and what the sanding actually is doing to the plastic. Okay, so once you finish sanding down this whole entire piece of plastic here, what I like to do is just to make sure there's no dust on here. You just wipe down the whole thing just to try and get excess dust off. And then you can start to just lightly brush over it with a blowtorch or something that gets really hot, just to melt the surface of it. Okay, so for the melting of it, I'm just going to use the blowtorch over here. It's just gas powered, and yeah, it's just a small burner. Okay, so once you've lit your burner, you don't want to focus it too close onto the plastic, or else it's going to do quite a bit of damage. So you just lightly want to brush over it, just quite a distance away from it. And you just need to make sure you're watching your plastic, just to make sure it doesn't over melt it. And you just want to just carry on going like this until it starts to heat it up, starts to melt it down a bit. Okay, so after a little bit of time over here using the blowtorch, I just noticed that it's not actually getting out all the really deep scratches over here. It's still doing its job quite nicely, but it's just not crafted. See there, I haven't done over here, and it's still a bit milky. Yeah, I've done, but it's just not getting those deep scratches out. So I'm going to take a 600 grit or 800 grit water paper and just go over the whole entire thing again, just to take out those deeper scratches. Okay, so I've just gone down and I've finished sanding down this whole entire piece here with 800 grit water paper, and then I just took the blowtorch to it and I completely went over it. And as you can see, this is the one that I did earlier, and it turned out really well. And this piece is actually brightened up a lot. What I'm going to do now is just add a small film of a detailing liquid, just to protect it from sun damage and stuff. Okay, so for this plastic over here, because it's a different plastic, and I didn't really want to sand it and then burn it, because I don't think it would really act well with the flame, I'm just going to use some of this polish And as you can see over here, I've just done a test spot over here, and it actually looks pretty surprisingly good at what it does to this plastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the whole thing a bit of a polish. As you can see, I've just polished up this area, and it really does look really nice compared to this side, which is really dull. So that just shows you how much a small quick polish can actually do just to brighten it up and make it look even better than it was. You can see now I've finished polishing this whole piece off, and it really actually makes a huge difference to the way it looks. It kind of just makes it pop a bit more, and that dull color that was on here is gone now. So yeah, just a little bit of work really goes a long way to make it look better. Right, that is it for the restoration of this plastic. Hope you really enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful. Please consider subscribing if you felt it useful. It would really go a long way.